Hey Brush Monkeys, we're back, and this week we are painting the Reaper Bones Halabarad. He's a cleric. He's got his book there and a big ass hammer. His cloak. And he's looking pretty spiffy. I'm going to be painting this guy mostly in contrast paints. There's just a couple of other colors here and there, so I don't think he's going to take a terrible long time to do. But yeah, I've got all the paints set out and ready to go and what have you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on some of the base coats and see where this guy goes. All right, see you soon. Alright, Brush Monkeys, we are back, and he is looking really, really good. Really like how he's coming out. A lot of this, of course, is contrast paints with the reds and the leathers. And, of course, my favorite flesh tears red on the robe there. It looks really fantastic. The parchment on the book is Skeleton Horde. And so, yeah, he's coming together really well. Really happy with how he's turning out so far. I've got to wait till the contrast paints dry fully. Then I'm going to dry brush his hair. I'm going to do a two-step dry brush. I'm going to do a fairly heavy dry brush with Sylvaneth bark to kind of highlight that brown. And then probably just at the temples or maybe just around his beard or something, I'm going to use Longbeard Gray. Kind of give him a little bit of age. I'm going to highlight his armor. I'm going to layer his armor with Pathfinder Master Series paint, Crusader Silver. Just brighten up that armor a little bit, and as long as I'm brightening up the armor, I'm going to brighten up the gold bits with Vallejo Model Color Old Gold. And then the base is going to be covered in Luster Undergrowth, then washed with Agrax Earthshade, and dry brushed Niblet Green. So pretty quick and simple little job here, but like I said, I think he's coming along pretty good. I think you'll agree he looks pretty good. So far so good. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and take a break while those paints dry, and then we'll come back and start layering and highlighting some stuff. All right, see you soon. All right, Brush Monkeys, update time. As you can see, I got the armor layered, and he's all looking shiny now. I got the golds layered, and the shoulder pads there. I've even got, let me see if I can zoom in on this. I got the book detailed. Make it all look like a illuminated manuscript there, like it's got writing on it. That was just done with micron pens, so it was pretty easy to do. Hold that camera still. There you go. Got his hair all grayed out, so he's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty cleric-y. So I'm overall pretty happy with how he's turned out. All is left to do now is base him, and for that I want to bring out this little gadget, this little thingamajig. I got this obviously from Tabletop, but this was part of the swag bag for the Paint-A-Palooza a few months back, and this little piece here was separate. It just plugs into these holes there. I glued it on, and what this is a pot holder for the Citadel pots. Now I don't use the Citadel paint pots or wash pots, which is what these little notches here are for. One's for the tall pots, one's for the short ones. And all it does is you open this pot up, put it in there, right, and then you hook that thing under there like that. Put the lid under there, and it holds that open for you. Now, like I said, I don't use the wash pots or the paint pots because I put everything in the dropper bottles. But for dry pots, for dry paints, like the Niblet Green here, or for the texture paints like this, the basing stuff that I use, the Agrellan Earth, Agrellan Badlands, the Mordant Earth, things like that, it's fantastic. So it just holds that open. You can scrape out what you need here and just slop it onto the base. And it keeps keeps it from getting knocked over. I mean, I can't knock that thing over if I tried. And you just spread that around on the base. That's all there is to it. And that little thing keeps that thing open. I believe this appears to have been 3D printed. I don't know by who or if there's a design online that you can find, but you can probably go on Thingiverse and find something similar to that. It's just a little pot holder to hold open Citadel paint pots. So go check that out. See if you can find one. If you find one someplace other than, find one that doesn't say tabletop, or just find another design like that, leave a comment below and let me know where you found it. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this guy's base here, and then when we come back, pretty much this guy will be done. I mean, I'm going to put this texture on the base, and then shade wash it, dry brush it, paint the base band, and he'll be finished. So I will see you guys soon. Bye. Alright, brush monkeys, so the basing is dry, and as you can see, I've got the shade wash on it now. So again, I'm going to take another little break here and let that dry, and then I will come back, dry brush that, and move them over to the cork so I can get the base band painted. And I think I'll be painting the base band in Vallejo Game Color dark green. It's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and go let that dry, and then we'll come back and wrap them up. Alright, see you soon. Bye. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, I've got the base, I shade washed the base last night, and then I dry brushed it this morning, so he's looking pretty good. I really like how he's coming out so far. The next step, of course, is to paint the base band, and I've got the let me back out a little bit here. I've got the Vallejo Game Color dark green for that. I'm going to go ahead and use that. And then the next step is going to be gluing on the tufts. And I found this pack of tufts while I was looking for something else. It had fallen down behind a bunch of jars of basing material that I had, and I completely forgot I had this. I think I bought it when tabletop was out of the normal army painter tufts that I get. But I kind of like this. It's Gamer's Grass tufts, and there's 70 of them. It's called Wild Grass, and it's just one little sheet. But I like these because, unlike the army painter tufts, these are like irregular shapes. You got curves. I got little L shapes here, all those little angles that can go around things. And I kind of dig that because it's not just perfectly round little tufts. It's got different shapes to it. So I'm going to put some of these on there just for a little bit of variety. I also kind of like that they're a little bit smaller. Like the army painter tufts tend to be kind of big tufts, and this has kind of a narrow little band, so you can put it like right along the edge, or if you want a little space along the back of it here, you can put that little thing along the back, which I'm probably going to do. But yeah, I'm going to try using those. I've never used them before, but I imagine they go on the same as the regular army painter tufts. So anyway, I'm going to paint the base band, I'm going to matte seal them, I'm going to glue the tufts on, and the next time you see this guy, he's going to be completely finished. So we're almost done with the with Halabarad the Cleric. So I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. Alright, and there we go, brush monkeys. Halabarad the Cleric is done. He's looking pretty spiff. I really like how those little tufts came out on him. Especially this one along the back here, where it follows the curve of the base, because there's a curved tuft. And these tufts are a lot, they're softer than the army painter ones. The army painter ones are a little harsh, a little pointy, but these are really nice. So yeah, he's done. I'm going to go ahead and call him finished. And next week we will start in on the Reaper Bones Black Jade Fire Chieftain, who looks like this. Get that to focus. Yeah, she's an orc chieftain, orc barbarian kind of character there. So that's going to be next week, and I will see you then. Bye. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom from Flying Monkey Studios here. If you like what you see, click like down below. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more and want to be notified when new videos come out. Check out the links in the video description for links to our Patreon page and our Instagram, so you can see all the different ways that you can support me in doing what I do, and get your hands on some of these miniatures that I've painted if you want one of your own. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook if you want to see updates and see when new videos get posted. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks a lot. Bye.